Hello there, space wizards, plastic spacemen, and rebel princesses. This is Todd Hoffman and Trent Hoffman, and this is Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 4. Today we're going to be talking about chapter 5 of The Mandalorian, probably some Jedi Fallen Order, a little Star Wars fun, and maybe a Rise of Skywalker peek in there, I guess. Joining me today is my little buddy, Mr. Trent Hoffman.
Hi.
We're back. All right. Ellie couldn't join us tonight, but we're going to get right into it. All right. So right onto our main topic. We're talking about Chapter 5, The Gunslinger. We had a little problems with Disney Plus this whole weekend, Trent.
I know.
So we called in a desperate measure and literally had to watch it on my phone because the Xbox wouldn't work. The computer wouldn't work. No Disney Plus. We were having a big miss in all the Disney Plus. I know. We were crying. We're like, what is going on?
I want to watch my TV.
I just want to watch Mandalorian.
Yes.
So this episode is called The Gunslinger. All right? So what do you think The Gunslinger means to you?
I think he has a gun and he's about to fire it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of Gunslinger before.
I know. And you think that means because he's a bounty hunter and he has a gun, right?
Yeah. Maybe does, right?
Maybe does. So a gunslinger is definitely that. Somebody that's just like pew pew pew, right? We're just doing that, right? Pew 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 pew. Okay, so what were some of your favorite parts of the show this week, this episode?
It was not that kind of fun, but
You didn't like this one?
yeah, so it's a little short.
A little what?
A little short.
Short?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we didn't get to see the girl.
Which girl?
I mean, like the girl.
Oh, Cara Dune?
Yeah, Cara.
Yeah. We liked the Sanctuary. Yeah. Okay.
I wish you had like more bad guys to it.
Right. So let's just kind of start from the top. He's getting hotly pursued.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's having a little dogfight. Does a little Top Gun move, and like puts on the brakes and shoots him. And the guy used his line. He said, "I could bring you warm, I could bring you cold." And then what does Mandalorian do?
He shoots him and says, "That's my line."
That's right. So the Razor Crest needs the repairs, and they go to a very familiar planet.
Tatooine.
So they go to Mos Eisley, and he flies right by the ridge in which Obi-Wan and Luke look down at Mos Eisley. Is like, there's what's the line? Jeez, I can't even think of it. Oh, you'll never find a more wretched hive or scum and villainy. I think that's how it goes. I feel really bad now. I can't even remember that line. But we must be cautious. So he goes right past that thing, and then instead of going to Docking Bay 94, he goes to Docking Bay 35, and we meet a new character. I think her name is Peli Moto or something like that, and she's gonna run some pairs, and we see some familiar droids.
Yeah.
What kind of droids did we see? They're from episode 1.
Yeah.
Pit droids. Remember, he hit them on the nose and they collapsed. Remember Jar Jar did that?
Well, like what he did, like he touched them and it collapsed.
It collapsed, right. So, as you know, Mandalorian does not like droids. He shot him right when he came out right out of his ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, get away from my ship, man.
Why does he hate droids?
I think it has to do with the Clone Wars and those super battle droids.
Oh.
And he probably killed his mom and dad. That's probably why he doesn't like droids too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only if like IGGG8 like
IG-11?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he even still shot him too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes then. So he's like, all right, I need some repairs. And then he goes to the local cantina, and it's the same cantina, the same bar that Luke and Obi-Wan went to meet Han Solo. And I think this new guy, I think his name is Toro Calican or something, Calican or something. Yeah. Toro. He's like in the same booth that Han Solo shot Greedo and all that jazz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, like he, like in my like remember he says like in my and when I listen to music on my headphones, like, it says like Greedo never shot his gun.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't know how he didn't even shot his gun. How he didn't even shoot it.
I don't know. They fixed it again. They shoot at the same time. I know it's very controversial.
I think.
So before, remember, no droids allowed was what the bartender told Luke and Obi-Wan, and C-3PO's like, I'm out. I'm gonna stay outside. But there's droids. There's like the interrogation droid from Jabba's sail barge. Yeah.
Like when
EV9D9 or something.
Like,
yeah.
He's like. When he does like, he pulls
I'm a hunter. Mando's like, I'm a hunter and I need, repairs. Oh yeah, you were talking about Jabba when they pulled the lever on the gonk droid. And he's like, and he got his foot stamped. That doesn't even touch his feet. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. Yeah, but They had a cooler voice on Return of the Jedi, I thought. So,
We don't know.
now we saw an R5 droid. I don't know if that's R5D4. He was at the bar. I'm not really sure. It could be. That was the bad motivator guy, the red one. Remember that one?
No.
No. Okay. Well.
But sometimes like some people like in the Force like when they do like the choke, sometimes like in robots like sometimes like it comes down a little bit.
It crushes the robot?
Yeah, like a little bit. It does like do you know like when if it gets destroyed like it comes apart?
Yeah.
Sometimes it just and it comes like back a little bit.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Maybe.
All right, so Toro says, "Hey, I got this job," and they're finding Fennec Shand, who's Ming Na Wen, and she's an awesome actress, and she's a mercenary or something like that, well-trained mercenary, and he's got a puck on her, and Mando's like, well, you're dead because she was one of the best and even worked with the Hutts and all that stuff. But then Mando decides to help him. He goes back to Docking Bay 35, and he got some swoop bikes. Now, that was pretty sweet. The swoop bikes looked awesome.
I know, like I don't know how fast. I think it's faster than Cheetah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be impossible.
Oh, but the best part we have, I mean, before that little part, when little baby Yoda show up, he just shows up down the ramp. He's like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah, like.
And those the pit droids and Peli are like playing sabak with like nuts and bolts or something like that, which was fun. So
Yeah,
she takes care of baby Yoda while Mando does his thing.
I know, it's like kind of like Go Fish.
Yeah, it was. But I think they were playing sabak or sabak.
Yes, I think so.
Sabak. I think it's sabak.
Sabak.
Yeah.
Sabak. I think it's Sabak.
Okay.
Like when I will raise you 200 credits.
I think she said, "I'll raise you 2 bolts" or something like that.
I'll raise you 99 bolts.
So they take care. She takes care of baby Yoda, and then they go on the chase. And this is, personally, I think this is pretty cool. They're racing on the swoop bikes, and then he gets out those electric binoculars. Seen this before. Looks at Banthas, sees some Tusken Raiders, and they're right there.
That's like can
You jumped. You jumped.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
How?
When the Tusken Raiders showed up.
Look.
You jumped a little bit. And so they kind of do like this sign language thing, and like, hey, we need passage through the Dune Sea.
But
they have to, and he tosses them the binoculars.
I've never seen that before. Like, they're right there.
Yeah.
And they come all the way here.
I know.
It's so scary.
It was scary.
It's kind of like a jump scare.
It was a jump scare. Yeah, jump scare. So they make it across, and then they find, what do they find? Dragging somebody. What was that? What? The lizard.
Oh.
What's that name?
Dubak.
Dubak. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Dubak.
Hey, man, you're on a Star Wars podcast. You got to know your Star Wars creatures, right? So we do. They Dubak. The bounty hunter's dead, and then
like when like on the Dubak, somebody got shot.
Yeah.
And it falls off.
Yeah. So they do that. There is when they meet Fennec, and she's got a big old MK sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And luckily, Mando's like, it hit me in the best car. Hit me in the best car a couple times. But they have a cool shootout at night. There was a really funny part where Toro is like practicing his gun moves on the Mando, and then the Mando's like, "Are you done?" He's like, yeah. He's doing all that kind of stuff. Okay, so they do shoot the flares, which I thought looked really cool because it was dark and they shot the flares.
Yeah.
Fennec,
when he throwed it up, the ghost tray snipe it.
Right. So then the blinds her. They have a little fight. Blah blah blah. Boom 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 boom. And then, so now, Mando, because they only have one suit bike, Mando gets the dewback. Very cool shot of Mando on the dewback. There was a really cool shot of that. But then bring it back, and then Fennec is trying to trick Toro, and then Toro just shoots Fennec. Boom, shoots him, and then when the Mando comes back, he's gone.
Yes.
And then Toro comes and
like the Mandalorian looks at the girl and she's dead.
Yeah. So then, before she died, Fennec kind of told her that there was a Mandalorian that took a child, and so he knew that was happening. Comes back. Fennec is dead, but Toro has now the girl and the child, and it's the classic shootout. He's aided by Peli, and Mando takes down Toro, dead.
Yeah,
Baby Yoda's alive. Everything's great.
I like the part when he shoots him and he kind of falls off off the little pad. It's cool.
Yeah. So here's the biggest question of the episode.
What?
Who shows up at the end looking at Fennec? Who do you think? Okay, it's definitely got the boots kind of clanging like a cowboy. Could it be? I originally thought, I was thinking Cad Bane, who's from the Clone Wars.
Oh yeah,
right?
he's kind of like I forget what species he's called.
A Duros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like in the blue with the red eyes.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Do you think it could be Boba Fett? What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Trent?
I didn't see the cape ripped.
Well, that's true because Boba Fett only had a partial cape when we saw him Return of the Jedi, but this is after 4 years. Could have survived, could have got a new cape, and they could have thrown us off because, again, it's a big cape. What do you think? Would you want to see Boba Fett in The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
This
This is so crazy.
So you want? Would you rather see him or Cad Bane or both? Both, yeah. But Boba Fett would be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, if he had a new skin color, like red and green, that should be so cool.
It would be cool. Yeah. All right. Well, do you think next week we'll find out that right away?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
I hope we do.
All right. So, Boba Fett or Cad Bane, huh?
It's so hard.
Yeah, it's a hard one. All right.
I need to choose two.
Okay. All right. Cool. So there you go. Was that your favorite? No. Which one you like the best so far? Now that we got 5.
I'll say I like 4.
With the Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Cara Dune.
Yeah, when the girl comes, when she hugs her, when hugs Baby Yoda, it's so sad.
It's so cute and sad.
Yeah, and when Baby Yoda puts his ears down.
Yeah.
So sad.
There you go. Okay. Where are we at in Jedi Fallen Order? We're recording this, and we are going to go play this soon. We're in Dathomir.
Like those Night Sisters.
Those Night Sisters. We might have to watch Clone Wars again because you're like, who's those Night Sisters?
I know.
They're scary. It's a scary place, right?
Dad, you should jump on the rock. That was the smartest idea.
I know.
You should have.
Yeah, so the Night Sisters in Jedi Fallen Order, if you're not familiar with that, they're pretty weak, but they kind of gang up on you like zombies almost, and they just
like there's zombie statues.
Yeah, and then so we're gonna go play that.
I know.
right. Pretty soon. He's like, Trent's like, how long is this gonna take? And I'm like, a couple minutes, right? Yeah.
I like this podcast.
Yeah. You do? Well, that's good because I couldn't do it without you. It'd just be weird.
Yeah,
It'd be
just like you.
I'd be like Big T podcast, and there would be no Little T. Yeah. Okay, we are 11 days from this recording. We are literally 11 days from the Rise of Skywalker. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, like Gray says, nobody knows me. but
right.
like Kyle says, I do.
That I do. All right. There's again like a bazillion TV spots. I don't know. Should we watch them? You know what? Let's just watch this featurette. I haven't even seen this. This is 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Let's
3,
watch
2, 1,
this.
go.
3, 2, 1, go. Here we go.
Star Wars. It means family. The emotion of it all.
This is so
Making
amazing.
a film with people that you really love. And this is the last one. Like, it's crazy.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look.
Why are they calling him man?
Friends.
Why is he getting man really white?
The feeling on set is one of joy.
No.
I really like with this film that we get a lot more scenes together, especially myself, Oscar, and Daisy.
The dynamic between us three is capturing some of that spirit of the original films.
It feels like kids going on an adventure.
That's great.
And then it was fun too because I hadn't properly worked with Oscar before. And he and John are hilarious.
That's my boy, man. We can be a bit cheeky sometimes. But as long as he's right next to me, I can do anything. Backwards.
Friendships that have lasted for 40 plus years.
I've fallen deeply, deeply in love with this man.
So to capture that spirit and bring it to a conclusion has been such an amazing task.
It felt nice to stand there with Daisy and Oscar. I'm kind of like, whoa, wow, like this is truly the end of our contribution to this saga.
The end?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh. Wow.
Is that the last one of Star?
This is his last episode. Wow, that was cool, huh?
No.
I know.
They're not gonna make any more.
Well, they'll make more. They'll make more.
But
Did you like that? That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Friendship. We're friends. We're buds, right?
Yeah.
We're buds. Okay. So 11 days. We'll maybe next week, Trent. We'll talk about what we think about the Rise of Skywalker and what do you want to see. Okay.
I would. Oh yeah. I like one like in the first one or second one like Ray and Kylo Ren killed that the black guy like his all his cards spread out.
Yeah, I think that's a statue of Darth Vader. Crazy, right?
Impossible, but
Impossible. Yeah. Like, do you think we're gonna see Anakin Skywalker in the Rise of Skywalker?
yes.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think no or yes. Okay.
You know or yes? Well, which one is it? I don't know. I mean that's crazy, but we can. I think we'll save that kind of talk till.
It actually could be impossible.
It could be, or it could be very, very, very.
Impossible.
It could be really, really impossible, or it could be the best thing ever. I don't know. We'll maybe next week we'll talk about because then it's probably be a week to the Rise of Skywalker,
Yeah,
and that to me is just crazy.
Guys.
So yeah.
Hey guys, do you know what I will tell you one thing about Rise Jedi Fallen Order?
Oh, yeah, what?
When we're seeing the cutscene, like a little cutscene, like when the snowman's running, and like some bad guy just takes him.
Oh, yeah, one of the Knight brothers. Yeah, that bad guy. Whoa, wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, we have to kill.
All right.
Him, then we have
Well,
to
I think we need to go play some Jedi Fallen Order,
yeah,
right?
So
So why don't we wrap this up? So, just in conclusion, Chapter 5, not your favorite, but it's still cool to see. Yeah, it was still cool to see.
yeah, I would
And
say
then
more.
and then
characters.
we'll definitely talk about the Rise of Skywalker next week for sure. Okay.
Okay.
So there you go. That was it. Okay. So
I like the first one we saw. I like when like the Emperor laughs. Like,
Ugh,
yeah, like
that cackle.
yeah. I like.
Yeah, I lost.
It's like she's like I don't know how, but
Uh-huh.
like the stormtroopers rise.
Really?
Yeah, they actually do.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You don't know how, but that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I think the Force does. Like Emperor does it.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. You got to save that because we'll talk about Rise of Skywalker next week. See, you just like teased them. I can't wait to talk to you more about this. All right. Here we go. All right.
It could be impossible. It can.
It can't. Well, anything's possible in the Force.
Yes.
Right. And anything's possible with this podcast.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, okay, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princesses. Thanks again for listening to another episode of, what is this podcast called?
Big T, little T.
A Star Wars podcast.
podcast.
Okay. Where can you find us on the socials? I'll tell you. In Instagram, it's Big T Little LIL podcast. And then Twitter is B Little LIL podcast.
That's mine.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, we want to hear from you. So a comment, tweet, rate us on Apple Podcasts. You can email us at Big T Little T podcast at gmail.com. Okay, next week, episode 5, more Mandalorian. Hopefully Disney Plus will be cooperative this time.
Yeah,
I know.
I watching a big screen.
I know. And then we'll definitely do some Rise of the Skywalker predictions. And yeah, it's going to be fun. All right. Now remember, truly wonderful.
Of a child's mind.
Well, close. Truly wonderful. The mind of a child is. Because the guy talking Yoda always...
Dad, do your Yoda voice and
Oh, okay. Truly wonderful the mind of a child is.
yeah,
How's someone you have? Yeah, you like that?
yeah.
It's the best I could do.
I think.
Okay, well, if Frank Oz is not and Tom Kane are busy, I guess I can substitute a little bit. Okay, let's end this thing. What do we say? May the Force be with you always.
Bye-bye.
Bye.